most people have a daily driver. And then, they want a little something fun, a little something to work on. So they get a little project car. Not me. That's my project car. This is my fucking daily, which is fucking crazy. That's right. Instead of being like a normal person and having a daily driver and then getting a sports car as a little project car, nah, I decided let me crash my daily. Now I need another daily. I got this as my daily. And then I was like, I want to waste all my money. This is my 2010 Ford F-150. It is hilarious. It's nice. Only thing is, it has 230,000 miles. This shit is actually not that bad for 230,000 miles. However, it does have a lot of issues I'm gonna have to fix because I'm a mechanic. Now, the first problem on this truck, I actually already fixed it. Why? Because I couldn't drive it otherwise. Basically, this shit had a massive coolant leak. Right here, this is a coolant pipe. As you can see, it just has a hole in it. This shit overheated on me 3 times on my way to my job. And let me tell you something, that shit was not easy to fix. I'm gonna put a video here, but I had to take out so much from the top of the engine so I could actually get to it. But now that it's replaced, I can actually drive it around now. But there's still some stuff that I have to do to it. The main 3 problems: a huge exhaust leak on the manifold, so I have to replace the manifold. The front suspension is absolutely cooked. I gotta replace damn near the whole front suspension. And the brakes are shit. They're scary because this shit, I got it in Copart. So it was sitting in that lot for a fat minute. The brakes are super rusty. Even though they have a lot of life on them, it takes a while to stop. And that's the last thing you want to hear from a big ass truck. I just crashed the car. I don't want to crash another one. But first things first, let's do an oil change on this thing. 5.4 Triton V8. I do hear a lot of horror stories about this engine. However, can't take it back now, so I kind of have to deal with it. As you can see, I already have a bunch of stuff that I want to do to it. But first, let's start with the oil change. Obviously, you're going to need some things to do your own oil change. To begin with, somewhere to catch the oil. Also very important, the fucking oil filter, and tools. You're also going to need a jack if your car is low, but this truck is actually pretty tall, so I don't have to worry about lifting it. I could just crawl under. Also, if you're doing it outside, make sure to stay hydrated. It's very fucking hot outside. I don't know why I decided to do this in the middle of the day, right after the gym. I guess I just hate myself. Well, once you pop the trunk, make sure you open. Also, pull up your dipstick and put your cap right on the hood latch. That way, if you forget to put your cap back on, your hood ain't gonna close. Then you're gonna be like, why will my hood not close? You're gonna open it, you're gonna see your cap there, and you're gonna put it back. Lift the dipstick to check the oil level. That way, it's not low. Now, it's always good to do your research. Always search it up on YouTube before you do an oil change on a car you've never done before. That way, you know what tools you need and where everything is located. And now that I'm down here, you can see my little filter right there. Very small filter. Yeah, totally. All right, there's my drain bolt. One thing you got to be careful is making sure that this is actually your oil pan. As you can see, well, not really, but this is the engine. This is the oil pan. Don't get it confused with the transmission pan. You're going to have a very bad day. Likewise, if you have a 4x4 truck, don't get it confused with the diff either. Again, you're going to have a very bad day whenever you start driving it again. And there you go. It's also good to make sure you have a gasket on your drain bolt. You need it. If you don't have a gasket on your drain bolt, it is going to leak. Don't over tighten it. Just give it a good snug. Another good thing to keep in mind is whenever you're doing an oil change, make sure you have a catch can big enough to hold all your oil. This truck takes 7.5 quarts. I got a pan that takes 8, so I just barely saved it. But there's some cars that take a lot more oil than this one. All right, then now it's time to get the filter. There you go. Just like that. Make sure that the gasket on the filter came out with the filter. Sometimes it'll get stuck up there, and then whenever you put the new one on, you're gonna double gasket it, and it's gonna be a massive leak. Now that the hard part is done, we could get to the easy part, which is just filling it up with oil. So make sure you clean it first. Then you're gonna put it back in, all the way in. Leave it there for a little bit, and I'll take it out again. It's hard to see, but there you go, right there. We are above it, which is good. You always want to be a little bit above it because whenever you start the car, there's going to be some oil that goes into the filter. And put the cap back on. Remember that. Make sure you organize yourself, put everything away. Don't leave a mess. Now, before you just start and take off, start the car and let it run for a little bit. That way you'll make sure that it's not leaking any oil. As you can see, it's not leaking any oil. All right, now it's time to reset your oil change. Like every car is gonna be different. Press info until you're in the trip A, trip B area. Then you're gonna press setup. Press it again, and here you have oil life. Now it says to hold reset. So I'm holding it. Now it's set to 100. It's that easy. Now we got the oil back there. We're gonna go to AutoZone and we're gonna turn it in because they take oil in for free. If you call me a bitch for wearing gloves, your mom's a hoe. And just like that, you just did your own fucking oil change. Hell yeah, motherfucker, that's what's up. On hood, bruh. So thank you guys for watching. If you wanna stay tuned for all the stuff that I'm gonna do to this truck, hit that follow button. You already know. You already know. Until next time, Lil Fernie, I'm out.